So, as we move forward here, the key area is going to be this high. You've got to watch 99.17 as an area for a possible either reversal or breakout. So let's go down to the daily. What does that mean? Well, that means when price gets up here, that's when I'm going to start looking for market patterns. It really is that simple. That's when I'm going to go to my 4-hour bar, and I'm going to look to see if I find, is the market making, let me go ahead and draw it in here, is the market making a flag pattern? Do I see something like this, indicating that the market is giving me the signs of a possible breakout? Am I seeing a pennant pattern? Is the market doing something like this? Do I see maybe neither one of those, and maybe the market starts trading in a trading lane to the upside, so I can trade off of the bottom and the top? Is the market trading into a triangle pattern, either a symmetrical triangle, or is it trading into what I call a bullish wedge? Does it trade down into a bearish wedge? Okay, all of these patterns are now going to come into play as we look at how price moves through here. Now, what happens if there isn't a pattern? What happens if the market just blows right through it and it doesn't even look back? Well, if you remember the daily bar I talked about over here, the one down day, that one down day gave us a good indication and an excellent trading opportunity. Let's go ahead and go back. I'm down to an hourly bar again. I'm going to go all the way back, hopefully. Let me see if I can bring it back in. Sometimes if I refresh it, it'll let me go back all the way. Yes, I think so. Okay, praise the Lord. There it is. Okay, so as the market breaks out, remember it's breaking out over here in what looks like no opportunity. What do we have? Well, we have a pennant form, right? We have a trading lane form. And during the next sessions, we find more pennants breaking out to the upside. We have the market forming into another trading lane, moving up. This, by the way, area right here is that one down day that we had in that huge run up. So overall, there was sign after sign that the market was continuing to break out. Plus, you have just the fact that the market, let me erase some of these lines, just the fact that the market is making these big bars is an undeniable sign of market momentum, which means you've got to look at the market like it's breaking to the upside. Don't be afraid to go with the flow. So that's what we're going to look for. If the market just blows through it, we've got to keep our eye on that hourly bar. We've got to watch for those pennants. We've got to make sure that if the pennant is forming, that we're ready to jump on it. Now, those can come really at any level. You just have to be open and aware to them forming. That's the only thing that we can do. So over the next week, as this market decides what it's going to do, as it starts to form around this high here, that's what we've got. We've got to keep our eyes open, and we've got to watch and wait for the market to form up these patterns. If the market does start coming down, I really think that this area in here, remember this high, the top end of the zone is about 97.50. The bottom end is right about 97.20. If the market does get back down into this area, I'm still expecting support. All that means, again, is that we watch and wait to see if we start to get a market pattern. The next level below that is this 96.50 area, right in here where we've got a close on this bar, we've got the close on this bar, and the open on this bar. All of this action in here is going to form an area for support. Again, we look for patterns coming into that area. So now we've got our waypoint set up. We've got a game plan. We're ready and waiting to see what's going to happen with the marketplace. And it really is that simple. So as we come into the next week, we don't have to hope and wait and stare at our computer screen all day, because we know more than likely a pattern is not going to form up in this area. You're probably going to see the market just moving through it in momentum moves that are very difficult to get a hold of. So Well, I'm sorry, I just thought of something. You also want to watch out for a double top in this area, especially intraday. So when the market, if the market does start to come up to this area here, remember it's going to be forming a double top. So you're going to want to watch for this type of market action, where the market comes up and it just bounces around and starts to form this choppy area like it did back here. Let me get the junk off of the screen so you can see it. This area, that is a good sign of a possible double top and a good sign of some possible momentum. The good part about this is we've got an easy place to identify for our stop, so it should be a very low risk entry. I don't think that the market is going to really play games with this level. I really think that it's going to make a big move one way or the other. It's either going to reject off of this area very quickly, or it's going to come up, eat away at the thing, and then boom, just explode to the upside. Either way, I think the move is going to be definite and it's going to be very obvious. Okay, so I've been going on for over half an hour here. I hope you had a profitable week. We had a couple of missteps early this week. The market just didn't wind up going in our direction. Late in the week, we had a really nice trade that took off for a very nice move to the upside. So I hope you were able to get in on that. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. God bless you.